I am here with Penny. Hi, Penny.
Hi.
Penny's one of Sri Dharma Mitra's senior teachers and a mentor in a lot of the Life of a Yogi teacher training programs. How is that going and spending that large amount of time with Sri Dharma?
Yes, well, the teacher trainings are intense, but so blissful. And not only do I find that the students learn a lot, I continue to learn, not just as a teacher, but just being in Dharma's presence and continuing to hear him talk and repeat some of the things he says, which ends up being really wonderful because every time you hear it again, I think you get something more. So I remember once telling Eva, the more you know and the more you listen, after a while you tend to listen differently.
Oh, beautifully said. And you've also done a lot of Dharma's trainings. In fact, you were, I believe, in the first training that they had at the
Yes.
Dharma Yoga Program or Center.
Mhm.
How was that?
Again, these trainings are really immersions into the life of a yogi. Most of us are, I'd say, like lay people, or we're not full-time yogis. So just having that opportunity to live that lifestyle is like a great boon for like the rest of your life. Like you could carry it into your daily life, and it just makes living and learning and becoming aware just a little bit easier.
And you teach Dharma Yoga as well, so how's that?
Well, I teach Dharma Yoga actually at the high school where I work, and they get a class every day.
Oh, so lucky.
I know. And they love Yoga Nidra, which I give them every Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And they are just making leaps and bounds because I also try to teach them about ahimsa, which Dharma always says there's no yoga without ahimsa.
Right.
And give them also projects to do some karma yoga, because sometimes they don't even know. First of all, sometimes they don't know they're doing karma yoga, and sometimes they never thought of being selfless.
Oh, perfect.
So I do that, and then I also do some subbing at the yoga center.
Yes.
Always challenging because then I'm teaching a different crowd.
Mm-hmm.
But again, that all the teaching does is really bring out the best of you. And I remember reading somewhere that when you start to do yoga, you should also try to teach yoga, because that's also a part of it, like sharing the spiritual knowledge.
Well, Dharma always says the highest form of charity is to teach yoga.
Yeah, and I always remember when, not long after I met Dharma, I said to Eva, I think I was so entranced because I had done a lot of thinking on my own and done dabbling in yoga on my own and didn't really understand I was doing yoga. But I was like, Eva, he's the real thing, isn't he? And she just looked at me and smiled quietly and never said anything.
Oh, Penny, thank you so much for sharing this time talking about Sri Dharma and sharing and continuing sharing the lineage.
That's my pleasure.